Good evening, students. Today we will do the next topic, that is electric potential due to a group or system of point charges. This article is similar as we done in the Coulomb force and electric field. Here we apply the principle of superposition of potential. See point P. Here the total potential due to all these charges Q1, Q2, Q3 and Qn is equals to the sum of the potential of the individual charges at point P. You have done this kind of articles. These are very easy. Potential at point P due to charge Q1, its formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 upon R1. For charge Q2, Q2 upon RT, other things remain same, and so on. The potential at point P due to the charge Qn, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Qn upon Rn. If you apply the principle of superposition of potential, then total V1, V2, V3 plus Vn is equals to the total V, total potential. Now sum up all the terms, taking common things out, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, then apply summation here, I equals to 1 to n Qi upon Ri. This article is finished at this point. Next is the electric field due to a continuous charge distribution. This article is also similar as we have done the electric field due to the continuous charge distribution. Here you put the formula of there is only change in the place of charge. If there is linear charge density, put here lambda into dl, other things remain same. If there is a surface charge density, then put the value of dq is sigma ds, and in third case the volume charge distribution, put the value of dq is equals to rho into dv. Okay, the next article is electric potential at any point due to the electric dipole. You know what is electric dipole? That is the two equal and opposite charges separated at some distance form an electric dipole. Here at point A and B, there is minus q and plus q charge separated at a distance 2l. So it is a dipole. We want to find out the electric potential due to this dipole at point P. We will find the electric potential due to charge minus q at point A. Then after that, due to charge plus q at point B. And find out its effect on point P. So first of all, what is the value of V1? That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught charge upon distance. Here charge is minus q and distance is R1. In case of V2, the potential due to point B at P, the charge is Q, its effect on P is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R2. Now total V is, applying the principle of superposition, V equals to V1 plus V2, put the values. After putting the values, by taking common things, you have the formula V equals to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by R2 minus 1 by R1. Okay. Now next step is to find out the value of R2 and R1. For the finding these values, first we do some construction in our diagram. See the diagram. In this diagram, the line which coming from P and bisect at point O produce further at point C, up to point C, and here draw a perpendicular, that is AC, perpendicular on CP. In the same way, from point B, draw a perpendicular on the line OP, that is BD is a perpendicular and here AC is a perpendicular. Okay. Now there are some assumption for solving this article. The first assumption is, consider the R1 distance is equals to this R1 distance AP is equals to CP. Consider. Okay. Now see here, R1 is equals to AP, that is approximately equals to CP. Now we can write CP as OC plus OP. CP is equals to OC plus OP. Okay. Now in this triangle, this is a right angle triangle, and you know that in this right angle triangle, the value of OC is L cos theta. This length is L. This is a theta angle. So what is the value of OC? That is L cos theta. Okay. This is L. So OC becomes L cos theta. So the value becomes OP is R and OC is L cos theta. In the same way, here R2, consider this R2 is equals to BP, that is approximately equals to dP, this dP, and we write dP as POP minus OD. Again listen, this dP is equals to OP minus OD. Okay, see here, OP minus OD. Again the value of OP is same, that is R, and find out OD. The value of OD from this right angle triangle again is L cos theta, because this side is L and this is a theta angle, so the value of OD is L cos theta by applying the trigonometric ratio cos theta, that is equals to base upon hypotenuse. Okay, now this article is very simple. Put the values. 1 by R1 value of R1 is R minus L cos theta, and value of R2 is R plus L cos theta. By taking LCM here, A minus B, A plus B, so the formula is A square minus B square. Here when you take LCM, then the value become R plus L cos theta minus R plus L cos theta. Minus R and plus R cancel with each other. You have 2L cos theta upon R square minus L square cos square theta. And see here, this charge into distance, charge into 2L distance is equals to the dipole moment. So the formula of V is P cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square minus L square cos square theta. This is the electric potential due to a dipole. In the next step, if the observation point is very far away from the electric dipole, so the distance R is very greater than L. See here, this is a distance of R, this is the R distance, and if the P point is very far, so this distance is very long as compared to the length of the dipole. So here you neglect L and formula become P cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square. Okay, now this is its vector form. In vector form we write it as vector P minus R unit vector upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square. Now there are some special cases. If the point P is lie on the axial line on the dipole, this is the dipole, and P is lying on the axial line. We have already done this kind of article in electric field. Then theta equals to 0, because on the same line of the dipole, the P point is at. So the theta is 0. By putting the value here, you have the formula of V is equals to P upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square, or you can say the electric potential is inversely proportional to R square. And if P lies on the equatorial line means the line which is perpendicular to the dipole, so by putting its value, the electric potential is 0. It means the electric potential due to the dipole is 0 on the equatorial line of the dipole. See this graph here, this is the equatorial line, so electric potential is 0, and on the axial line its value is vary with respect to distance. Okay, this is the last topic of today. Do it on your notebooks. Thank you.